Hello and welcome back, guys. Today we'll be studying about the Zettelkasten method of note taking. Important tool or important knowledge management system. I hope you are hearing this for the first time. So did I. When I discovered it and used it, it helped me a lot, and I'm sure that this is going to help you in your academic ventures like anything. And I only wish that I knew it long back. Zettelkasten in German means a slip box or a box of cards. The method was developed by the German sociologist Niklas Luhmann. Niklas Luhmann was a prolific writer and a great German intellectual. He, in a span of 30 years, wrote 58 books and hundreds of articles. How do you do that? Obviously, you will be having a special method, and that is the Zettelkasten method. It is basically a personal knowledge management system. How does this work? It works via three important methods. You develop a web of knowledge, you retrieve the right memory, you make proper connections between the different thoughts and ideas, and ultimately you develop ideas and arguments. Method goes in three steps of note taking: the fleeting notes, the literature notes, and the final notes, of what you call as the permanent notes. What are fleeting notes? Fleeting notes are nothing but they are the quotes, they are the ideas that you may get, and you can get ideas at any time. When you are taking a shower, when you are exercising, when you are maybe walking around, you get certain ideas. So you need to take them down. When you a certain highlight, a certain quote, a tweet maybe, or a blog maybe, or a part of blog, or a line from a blog that is there. So this is what forms the base or the chunk. The idea of fleeting notes is that the name itself suggests they don't stay for a long period of time. You make them, you use them, and they don't stay for you with a long term. You capture them and you use them in the workflow that you are in, and they're the ones that helped you in forming what is called as the more consolidated form, or what this method calls as the literature notes. What are literature notes? Literature notes are nothing but they are basically summary of your own understanding on books, on articles, on subjects, on anything that you read, but they should be in your own words, very simplified and very crystal clear. Secondly, the literature note also comprises of the fleeting notes that you may use and your opinion on those fleeting notes. They are your ideas that you have put on the fleeting notes that you have taken. And finally comes the most important part of this whole note taking system, that is taking the permanent notes. What are these permanent notes? They are nothing but a final destination of your two previous notes. It doesn't mean that your fleeting notes cannot directly come into your permanent notes, or they have to pass through the literature notes, but you can use any type of notes finally to construct the permanent note. The permanent note is a very special place where you organize and consolidate your knowledge. It is basically the note that you have taken as a literature note, and now you want to simplify it and convert it into a single idea of your own. This is extremely important, guys. You convert the literature note into a single idea, and that idea forms the basis of your permanent notes. Like productivity is an idea, so you keep on adding things to productivity as an idea, and you keep on creating permanent notes for that idea. So for that, you need to develop what is called as the keyword. Development of that keyword for the note is extremely important, and that is what requires your mental agility and mental activity and involvement into what you are creating as a final output. They should be easy to understand in isolation, that whenever I want to use them, whenever I retrieve this final note or a permanent note, whenever I use it, whenever I read it, I should be able to get whatever, or I should be able to understand everything that note wanted to convey when I first made that note. That is what is key to making the permanent note. It is basically my understanding in my own words. Small notes basically are easy to understand and easy to link. And finally, we come to the part of Zettelkasten, that is review and repeat. Your goal is not to generate more notes, but to add more value to the ideas that you already have, to the arguments that you already have, the active engagement that your idea is going to make up or bring up when you add to this, when you add a new thing to it. What it simply means is finding a connection between what you already know and what you have learned just now. making a connection between these two things. By doing this, you develop a web of knowledge, and the one who has a greater web of knowledge will be having a greater resource, greater ideas, greater arguments, and greater things to write, study, and present in a very simplified form. Now in this new world, there are a lot of digital systems that have come up that basically mimic the Zettelkasten method. Maybe in the upcoming lectures we'll be dealing with the different systems, or maybe with the different apps that ultimately help you in organizing your ideas, in organizing the knowledge, and that act as a personal knowledge management system for you. Hope that this video has helped you, and hope that this Zettelkasten method helps you in increasing your academic performance, your writing, and your learning for life. We hope to see you in the next video soon. Do subscribe to our channel and click to the notification icon. Thank you very much.